哇哦，月亮代表我的心，我要自杀，为什么没有人爱我
Stop right there.
？Dad, is that you?
No, it's the Canadian government, here to educate you on non-nationalist loyalties.
Even better! Welcome to Mass Location, or Nation Information. So, what is a non-nationalist loyalty?
Great question, Justin. Everyone's identity contains individual and collective loyalties. Some of your collective loyalties may be nationalist, and some may be non-nationalist. A non-nationalist loyalty does not involve a nation. Loyalties to your family or to the belief that animals must be treated humanely are examples of non-nationalist loyalties. In your case, your belief that all pasta is evil is one of your non-nationalist loyalties.
Wow, I feel like a brand new person. I didn't even realize I had loyalties outside of my Canadian and Chinese nationality. But Canada's nationalism is impacted by more than just one loyalty. There's also cultural loyalties in Canada. I know that in my province, there are Alberta ranchers that share the same loyalties to a way of life.
Wow, you're really getting the hang of it, Justin.
Not to mention regional loyalties, like provincial governments versus national governments.
Right, national governments cater their actions according to what is best for the entire nation, whereas provincial governments cater their actions according to what is best for the province. We can even say that different levels of governments in Canada have different ideological loyalties. For example, Alberta is much more conservative than Ontario.
Boy, do I agree with that statement. As a citizen of Alberta, I can definitely say that I love oil.
Right, but this is where contending loyalties come in.
What's a contending loyalty?
Basically just loyalties that compete. We'll get more into that later.
Oh, wow! Oil? Contending loyalties? Wait a second. Are you about to talk about the 1980 National Energy Program, also known as the NEP, that Pierre Trudeau's Liberal government introduced?
Wow, spot on, Justin! You sure are a one smart cookie.
Oh, thank you. I remember my parents complaining about inflation, which is when prices rise and there's a drop in the purchasing power of money that led to the NEP being announced.
The NEP was designed to make Canada self-sufficient for energy, which lowered high energy costs and reduced foreign ownership of oil and gas companies in Canada.
It sounds good for everyone, but Alberta.
Exactly, Justin. You really hit the spot. The NEP prevented Alberta from benefiting from high world prices. As Ralph Klein said, the Alberta economy nosedived, which drained 50,000 jobs and $100 billion in revenue out of the province.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
It really did. Alberta was outraged. Even now, Albertans see carbon taxes and the Kyoto Accord as a tax on the province because they produce 86% of Canada's oil. The prime source of their economy comes from oil.
Even if we're not talking about economy, I'm sure that people living in Alberta would believe that the environmental damage of this resulting prosperity is too high of a price.
Right! That's another non-national contending loyalty. This time, it's a person's ideological loyalty to environmental stewardship. The concept of sustainable prosperity may compete with the regional and nationalist loyalties, which support the idea of a prosperous Alberta and Canada.
How do people reconcile these contending loyalties then?
Well, people have many options. They can live with it or accommodate their non-nationalist loyalties by bringing about change in the nation, or even just choosing one loyalty over another. But sacrificing part of their identity can lead to feelings of alienation, being on the outside, or being left out. You said you were from Japan, right?
China.
Okay, Korea. Anyways, in China, the government outlawed a religious movement called Falun Dafa. People were forced to choose between their religion or their country's laws.
Wow, that's pretty bad. I always thought Falun Dafa was a type of pudding.
Stop talking.
Welcome to Mass Location, or Nation Information.
Oh wow! Are you reading about the Little Rock Nine? The first 9 black teenagers to attend Central High School? That was such a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement against segregation.
Segregation? What's that?
Get woke, homie. Segregation is the forced separation of racial groups. It was really common in the American South in the early to mid-1900s.
What the hecky? That's terrible!
Right? Even now, movements like Black Lives Matter still exist to fight against racial injustice in America. However, Canada's not all that great either, but we're getting there.
Wait a second. Should you be telling me this? You're the Canadian government. Aren't you supposed to lie and pretend everything's okay?
Well, yeah. But we're not going to ignore the fact there's events like the Maher Arar case, where we wrongfully arrested a Syrian and deported him due to his race and religion. The fact that we even accused him of being a terrorist based solely off of those aspects is just terrible. Stephen Harper apologized back in 2007 in the hopes of reconciliation.
I'm kind of inspired now, actually. I know it's not as serious, but I think I should give spaghetti a try again. I've always had a phobia, because of some bias in the news about dangerous spaghetti. But that's all in the past.
Well, that has been another episode of Social Studies at the Speed of Light. Thanks for tuning in.
Fredo. Get it? It's like afraid though and Alfredo. Get the joke. Yeah.